news, my wonderful people. Professor Usman Yusuf has spoken again. And as a professional medical doctor, okay, not doctor by PhD, medical doctor by book, doctor. The guy don't give one kind of observation, and it's not good for Tinubu. No, it's not good. And let's hear it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. It says, thank you very much. It says, 40 years counting as a doctor. It's obvious to me that Tinubu is not in the best of health to rule Nigeria. Professor Usman reveals. Asks Nigerians to become very careful. You know, he's been a doctor now for the past 40 years. I mean, if there's nothing, you should listen to him. He has dotted his I's, has crossed his T's. Someone who has read far and wide, and then to be quite candid and honest, he's determined, he's ready, looking at things, he can infer, he can tell us exactly what's going on in those regards. It says, 40 years counting as a medical doctor, it's obvious to me that Tinubu is not in the best of health. Professor Usman tells Nigerians for him to rule Nigeria or rule the country. In an interview with Liberty TV, Professor Usman Yusuf, former executive secretary, the National Health Insurance Scheme, said that he is a doctor for over 40 years and that it is very obvious to him that Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, is not in the best of health. Professor Usman Yusuf made this claim when he was given reasons why he thinks Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not win the 2023 election. Professor Usman forehand observed that Muslim ticket of APC is going to affect the chance of APC winning the presidential election. He's of the view that same-faith ticket of APC excludes the assumption of the percentage of Nigerian population who do not feel they belong. That's why you see Babache Lawa and Yakub Darago revolting and saying they are not comfortable with it and how they feel. They've mentioned, I am a doctor, 40 years and counting. I graduated in 1982. It is very obvious to me as a physician that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not in the best state of health. How can we allow such an individual to rule Nigeria? Professor Yusuf said this country cannot entrust its stewardship to someone who is not in the best state of health. You can see him. I'm a doctor. I'm not speaking as a novice. I'm not speaking as somebody who do not know or understand. I know exactly what I'm saying. Tinubu is not in the best state of health. Just observing him and seeing how things are, this man cannot truly rule Nigeria with what I can see today. So it is obvious that he's not of the best state of health to be able to give leadership and direction to this country like he should. So you can see for yourself, my wonderful people, that the days upon us have come to show to us that Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu may not be in the best state of health. As our brother is saying, that everybody, he said, well, I haven't done thorough examination, looking at the guy even from afar. As a doctor, you can tell, if everything is all right. When you see somebody, just looking at the person's demeanor and everything, you can understand, you can just tell. Okay, of course, you need to carry out some diagnosis and be able to ascertain, what exactly is going on with such an individual. He said, but just even observing, okay, and looking at this guy, he said, no, I will not lie to you. This guy is not in the best, the best of health. Okay. He says he's not in the best of health to be able to, for Nigerians to give him the stewardship of this country, for him to be able to speak with regards to, standing in the gap for Nigerians, able to make negotiations and what have you. But again, the guy has said, Emilokon said it is my turn. So, I mean, how do you reconcile all that? Said it is his turn. How do you reconcile it? How do you put it together? He said it is his turn. I mean, somebody said it's their turn. That means such an individual is truly ready, to give it all it takes, because he's absolutely sure that whatever it takes, he's going to be the one to get on board. You see, so whatever is what, it is high time that Nigerians will begin to look at things more critically. Yeah, it's very, very obvious that it is high time we look at things more objectively and be sure that we are not making a mistake, or we're not just taking things out of context, or we're just doing things because of emotions and all that, but we are absolutely resolute and are sure that this is what should be. In that regards, in those way, we can begin to say, where things are turning, and we're making a huge and a whole lot of difference. Well, as it stands today, you can see for yourself that every one of us have got a part to play. The days are coming where we will have a new government. Whether you like it or not, somehow we're going to have a new government, and every single one of us will be there. So it has become very clear that we all need to be very, very, careful and cautious of the decisions we are making, in order for us to be able to see, and understand, going forward, what do we want? Okay, what do we want? Do we want the same thing over and over again? Is there a need for a change? And how do we implement this change? How? How are we going to be implementing this change? Are we just going to stay there and do nothing? Okay, are we just going to stay there and do nothing? So when you look at it, it's high time we do everything, humanly speaking, possible, and ensure that we rise up to the occasion. Yes, we must rise up to the occasion. Okay, so it is what it is, if you ask me. It is what it is, and it is high time that we understand that every single opportunity we've got today, and everything that is working, if we don't take advantage of it, and we leave things to chance, there are some persons out there who wants to take advantage of the fact that we may not truly know everything going on, and they want to quickly use that opportunity. Okay, they want to quickly use that opportunity to do their own thing. So you and I must become very careful. Yeah, we must become very careful. We really have to become very careful, and not just leave things to chance. You see, so these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening. Okay, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye bye.